Alright, so before I start this video, I want to address one or two things which have been highly requested in the comment section on previous videos. And number one is the lights behind me. I finally put them on one color, so you're not going to see it every single time I jump or cut, edit, or whatever. And number two, I realized that sitting center frame is actually a lot better than over here. And the third thing I'm going to say is that I'm hopefully going to be starting a new series this summer, which is going to be called, drumroll please, Filmmaking Fridays. Yay! And that pretty much does what it says on the tin. It's going to be on a Friday, and I'm just going to be talking about things regarding filmmaking. And so this obviously is going to be talking about the gear, because I love the gear. I think I crossed the line. I think a lot of people do. And also some of the side of actually working in the industry and things I'd recommend doing and things that I wouldn't. So yeah, today's video is going to be about this thing, the Zhiyun Crane V2 gimbal. And this video, I've done a review about this and I didn't talk about it in a great amount of detail, but I wanted to talk about a few things which I don't like about this, and hopefully you can make a more informed decision about whether you should buy it if you haven't got yourself one already. But before I start doing that, a quick question: should I get the Sony A7 Mark III? And if I do, which lenses should I get? I'll leave that one with you. And so let's get on to the points about the Crane. And the first thing I have to say about this is the quite big box that it comes in. Now obviously this isn't nearly as bad as something like a Ronin or the Movi Pro, but it's supposed to be a pretty portable gimbal. And it's not the size that matters. But it's the way I feel like they use the packaging. And so yeah, inside this thing I feel like I could throw it at a wall and everything would be fine. But I don't feel like the space has been used efficiently enough, and it's just a bit too big, so it doesn't fit in a rucksack, which means I either have to put it in a bigger bag or carry it by itself, which I don't really want to do. And so yeah, the arrangement of it I feel could be done a fair bit better, so that it could fit in something maybe 3/4 of the size or 2/3 of the size, and which means I could put it in a bag, and taking it to London and working there, I would find it a lot easier to do that. And the second point is the app. And now, this isn't the bad thing about it. I think the app is an amazing thing about this gimbal that I think does so much better than any of the others. The controls in it are incredible. But the one thing I find in it is that there is a third mode, which I didn't realize for about 2 months existed, because you can only access it through the app. And this is sort of the follow me anywhere mode. But yeah, I find that whenever I want to go to this mode quite a lot, and I find that every time I have to go into the app to do this, and I'd rather just have it accessible on the controls on the device itself. And yeah, the third and final thing which I don't like about this thing is the fact that if you have a heavier lens on the front of it, in comparison to your camera, you're going to have to put the camera back quite a long way and shift a few things around. And yeah, when you put a certain amount of weight and size onto the gimbal, the arms sort of hit each other, and sometimes I want to twist it on its head so I can dangle it. And usually I can do this fine, I just pull the top over and the camera is underneath. But yeah, when I have bigger lenses and put things in different places, I can't twist it over, which is really annoying. I mean, it can be done, but it's just a lot more difficult. Those are my 3 sort of nags about this thing. Like I said, overall, I absolutely love this thing. I'm so glad I bought it. It's a powerful device. And yes, I definitely recommend it if you're in the market for one. But obviously those are 3 things to consider when you're thinking about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please of course hit the like button and subscribe to Riverside Tech to see more videos on the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one after I take off this lens hood. And like I said, see you in the next one. Goodbye.